Well, I've known about Tulsa for a long time and have been looking for material on Tulsa and still have not found the right piece. So to get into Kinsey Collection, it has to be a primary source document. It has to have some direct tie-in to what we're trying to tell. When we learned about the 100th anniversary or commemoration rather, we thought it was appropriate that Kinsey Collection be here.
When the prospect of bringing the portion of the exhibition here to Tulsa during this important time, we were just honored at even the possibility, because knowing the story of Greenwood and knowing the story of the race massacre, what we do on a broader scale is strive to bring our ancestors back to life in one way or another. As my father would say, to give our ancestors a voice, a personality, and a name. And that really is what's going on here in Tulsa, in terms of acknowledgement, recognition, reconciliation, but overall honoring the people who built such a vibrant, beautiful, successful area. And that is such an important part of our history. And what we always say is this isn't black history, this isn't white history, this is American history.
What we try to do here in Tulsa is to kind of wrap what happened with the massacre, which is awful, but put it in an envelope of all of this brilliance and genius. So you can see that this was happening everywhere. Right. And we have been a family trying to make sure that you will have nothing but the absolute finest example of that part of the American story. Because you cannot talk about America unless you talk about black folks.
The more that we can be a part of sharing this narrative that we're all in together and learning from the past, to be able to then move forward in a better way is just, we're better for it. And so for us to be able to be, to assist in the work that is already being done here in Tulsa, and for us to provide a broader umbrella of perspective when it comes to African American contribution, achievement, struggle of course, as well, but a much broader perspective of our humanity is something that we strive to do, and we think is vitally important to the conversation here in Tulsa.
I know the power of this information. It's very, very strong.
It's here till June 26th. Come out, because you'll really see some documents, books, manuscripts, and paintings that you won't see anyplace else other than to save possibly the Smithsonian.